Oh, yes. Now, Article 33 is the family and protection of professional life, family and professional life. Yes, the family, known as my sons, yes, and myself, yes, shall enjoy legal, economic, and social protection. That would go for every innovation that I've documented. Yes, my right to social protection, as in there was a fraudulent picture of my sister Susan Bowers holding Legina. I pointed out the fraud of the actual image not being Marilyn Van Proyen. Yes. Her protections, have been violated because Rotary allowed her husband, Mike Van Proyen, to put a picture of my sister, my biological sister, in a photograph so as to violate my protections in the European Union. Yes. Now, Marilyn has probably never met Susan Bowers before, but I know the identity of the individual in the photograph. And as a family, my legal protections have not been enforced. I haven't enjoyed my legal protections as a father because you issued a custody order without any protections to my legal right to appear in court before you do that. I haven't enjoyed the legal protections of not having permanent child support orders entered for approximately $140,000. Yes, yes, yes. I haven't enjoyed it. No. And then you stuck me with $180,000 worth of debt, and you want me to pay for all the food stamps, Medicaid, and all the expenses of Heidi for the last 7 years without giving me any notice of court hearings. Now, these social protections, the economic protections, and the legal protections. When I inform law enforcement that the image of the individual that supposedly Marilyn is not her, I actually want her. I mean, I want her to live with us, to be the mother of my 5 sons, and I might be the father of her 6 kids. And I really doubt the genetics of the actual children that Marilyn has. I think Mike used the sperm of somebody other than himself, and I know a lot of people are like, why would a Nazi not use his own sperm so that he could hate his own children? Now, let's say I did some DNA testing. And I found out that all 5 of the biological children of Mike Van Proyen quite possibly aren't his genetics. And then I do some genetic testing of my own 5 sons. I find out that I am the biological father. But Heidi, did you use the what's her name again? Evening Star? Oh, no. Or is that the women's group of the Masons? And see, there's the men that are known as the Masons. Yes, Eastern Star. That's what they're called. The revolutionary mothers that wanted Europe to win instead of the American side. Now, let's say that my wife had some knowledge of fertility and the use of eggs, and she did know that my sperm seemed to work pretty well. Every time that I wasn't trying to get her pregnant, she did get pregnant. I gotta fucking tell you. And I have all these sperm in my testicles that need to find a place to go. Now, we're going to do some genetic testing of Marilyn's 5 biological children. Maybe a little genetic testing of Legina, her adopted daughter from Haiti that's being exploited. And then we're going to find out the actual genetics of each of our children. Yes. Now, we'd like to enjoy the legal right to the genetics of our children. Yes, the economic right. And then we'd like to have the actual social protections of a family. Now, to reconcile family and professional life, everyone shall have the right to protection.